Oh, it's Bud again. Let's take a different look at centering objects within a zone. We'll call this part 2. In the first part, Ray had some items that he wanted to move into or within the zone. Let's look at this portion from the standpoint that we set up our zone ahead of time and we want to center things as we place them the first time. So I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. This board is 28 inches long and 10 inches wide or high. And we're going to deal with it, okay? If I go to layout and I go to snap just to see what's going on, my grid interval is 1 inch. And I've got snap to grid and snap to edges marked. Okay, so if I go up to view and I toggle my grid lines, each one of these boxes or lines is 1 inch away. 1 inch. Okay, so let's say I want to start about here, which is just a hair over 1 inch, but if there was a border on this, maybe that's where it would be. I'm going to draw a box. I'm going to start here. Try to center that right on there. And maybe that's my area that I want to deal with. Zone, let's call it, okay? So I've got that. So now what I want to do is I want to put a line right down the center. So if I come here, click, since I've got snap to grid, it goes to the grid. And I come over here this way, and I've just split the difference between those two. Okay? So now if I come outside it and click on this, this box is 3 inches. If I clicked on this, I would see that this section of it would be 4 inches. Okay, so I know it's 3.5 in the center. What I'm going to do is change the angle to 90, which is going to put it on the 3-inch box. Then I'm going to click on this and change it to 3.5, and that puts it dead center. Okay, but this line is locked to the center, just so we know. Okay, so now what I want to do is get some text, and I'm just going to put this right on this line because I know it's dead center. And this is test wording. It's in engravers. It is centered. I can space how far apart the letters are. I can arc it if I want to. What the heck? Let's put an arc on it just so we see what's going on. Okay, so we got a little bit of an arc to it. Oops. I have a problem. The wording is off center. I've still got the snap to set to snap to grid. I'm going to uncheck those. Okay, now let's go back here. Okay, I've still got my 30 degrees. May not be exactly the same words I used before, but it's a 30 degree, and I'm going to click OK. And the dots are right on the line. And it is arc. Maybe I want the arc a little different or a little more. Say I want a 60. Okay. So there are those words, and they are centered within the box. Okay. Now we can see that by the yellow lines. Maybe just a hair off. There we are. Looks better. Okay. So now I want more words. This time, no arc. Let's use that word again. I'm just going to be egotistical here. I'll stretch this, and that moves it. It's okay. Up. And drop it down. Come on, let's drop it down. There's a block there. I guess it's locked. I'll be right back. Okay, I've got it placed where I want it. And if I wanted to put a pattern or something in there, basics, I got a filigree, something like that. And I want that to be right about here. There. So now I have everything I want, and everything's centered just the way I want it. Okay. Now I may decide that I want this thing kind of reversed. So if I click on this and move it over here, and click, now all I have to do is move this whole box area. Now remember, this line is locked to the center. I've got all the words I want. I just want to move this whole box. So I'm just going to highlight this and get rid of it. Okay, now what I want to do is I want to hold down Control, and I'm going to click on each one of these things. It's easier over here while I'm holding down Control. I've got the box and everything else. Now my pointer turns to a 4-pointed arrow, and I'm going to move this box over this way, and everything follows. So now I can view it without the grid lines. Looks good. So I'm going to get rid of my outline box here. And there I have moved things from the beginning, placing them where I wanted them as I did my work, rather than moving them afterwards. Just another way of looking at the project of centering objects within a zone. And this is part 2. Talk to you later.